How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Blue Shifting, and welcome back to Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. Sorry, I've had a rough night so far. I'm in a bad mood, and I need to do something that's not gonna be making me in a bad mood. So we're gonna play Legend of Heroes. This game always makes me happy. So we've done all the doors we can do at this point, which is fantastic. Now we can finally move on to the next floor. Not that I wasn't enjoying the doors. I absolutely was. I was enjoying the crap out of those doors. But I am also kind of itching to figure out what's happening and what's going to happen next. We got our team. I've got them kitted out. Armaments are looking good. I'm excited to see how they all play. I think I'm pretty content with it. So I think there's nothing much else to be said. One thing I find is kind of silly is I did the arena battle yesterday with having just set as our buffer. Again, she's a good buffer to have when we're just doing like standard gameplay, but I need to remember to switch her out when I'm doing a major fight of some kind. So hopefully I remember that. But time for us to get going. All right, let's go. Platform up here. Ready? Let's depart. It is gonna be odd without Reese here, but I get like narratively why we need to have her not be here. Ooh, like looks like we're just being in the jungle or forest this time.
ここは見覚えのない場所やけど。
ほう、こりゃ。
Yeah, where are we? Oh my gosh, we're at the Bracer training camp. Oh shoot, where was this? Laverne? Like, I can't remember the name of the country, but this is the Bracer camp.
へえ、まさかこんな場所に出てくるなんてな。
Oh, interesting. So the Bracer camp, that could be... I could see us recruiting, like, Estelle here. Estelle, I could see Estelle's heart being here. I could also see Annalise, maybe? I'm not sure. We've had her as a character before, so it makes sense that she might make an appearance. Although, considering how the game seemed to have been like front-loading us with characters that we might not have given a lot of time and attention to, I could see her having, if she was going to be a companion, I could see her coming like earlier, like being an earlier appearance.
ここもオートと同じく影の国の中に再現された場所でしょうか。
Oh, that's interesting. So Joshua's never been here.
ああ、その可能性は高いやろ。
So I know Estelle came here when he was like off doing his Ouroboros stuff, but like it is kind of interesting that he doesn't recognize it at all.
しかしここリベールのどこになるんよ。いや、僕にも見覚えがありません。
クローネ連邦。いえ、それにしては空気が。
あ、なんや。
Yep.
え？遊撃士協会の紋章？ひょっとしたらリベール以外かもしれません。僕が知る限りこんなギルドの施設など国内に存在していないはずです。
うん。確かに俺も覚えはないな。かといって共和国にもこんな施設はなかったはずだ。
なんや、あっちに答えがあるやんか。
Yeah, there's just a big sign. Oh yeah, Le Locle. Le Locle.
遊撃士協会ルロックル訓練場。もしかしてここは。確かエステルちゃんが訓練に行ってた場所やないか。アネラスちゃんと一緒に。ええ、レマン自治州にある遊撃士協会の訓練場です。
I think my guess is started with an L, right?
僕も彼女から話を聞いただけで訪れたことはなかったんですが。
ここがあのルロックルか。俺も使ったことはないが、ギルドでは割と有名な場所だな。
でも不思議ですね。レマン自治州はリベールからかなり離れた場所にあるのに。
ええ、リベールからやとエレボニアやカルバードよりも遠い場所にあるのは間違いないです。
So no home field advantage for any of us.
そんな場所をどうやって、そして何のために再現したのかは分からへんですけど。これが敵の仕掛けならそれなりに意味があるはず。
Yeah, I wonder why.
つまり話が早くて助かるわ。
Alright, bromance, calm it down. Oh, what was that?
今のは。ああ、
Beasts.
早速のご歓迎や。
Now, if I'm right, I mentioned beasts before. Oh gosh, these things are horrifying.
これは
It's like little rats with swords. That's kind of cute. But then those things up there look like freaking, like, what are they called in Fable? Balverines. They look like Balverines.
おいでなすったな。
武装した獣。いや、
Beastmen.
獣人と言うべきか。次なるは獣の道というの
Path
は
of Beasts, yeah.
これを意味していたみたいですね。
ああ、そうみたいやな。数も多いし手強そうや。気合い入れて追っ払うで。
Oh man, look at them, they're jittering. I wonder if this is like, it's odd actually, because it's like, I was about to say like maybe like their animations are sped up because like sometimes when you have a port or like an adaptation from like a console to a PC, like the frame rate can mess with animations, but our animations look fine. Theirs are just insane, so like maybe that's just what it's supposed to be. Okay, so a werewolf, Beastman with a wolf's head, attacks with poisonous claws and charge attacks. Interestingly, I was expecting that we were going to start seeing them to be weak to just like the common elements, but in this case, they're still weak to just like Mirage, and if anything, they're strong against elements. And then we got a were-rat. Rat-like Beastman uses a poison-coated sword, drops foes into holes, and can call for aid. Drops foes into holes. What could that mean? I don't like it. Whatever it is. Okay. Well, I think the best thing we can do here is some AoE attacks, if we can manage it.
They messed with the wrong guy.
Nice. We didn't even defeat them all, they're just gonna run away.
一時撤退か。小知恵が回る連中やな。
ええ、普通の魔獣と違って高い知能を持っていそうです。やはり今までと同じくありえない魔物でしょうか。
I'm sure they are.
なあ、レマン自治州の魔獣の生態は知らへんけど、あんなのが普通にいるはずがない。
この第四聖層も一筋縄ではいかなそうですね。
I got like, her name's not even like listed as Chloe in this, it's Princess Claudia. Like, that's crazy. I guess that's because we're seeing it from Kevin's eyes and this is how he sees her, which makes sense. Oh.
おいでなすったか。
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, get a little bit of a better shot of her.
来ていただけました。
Interesting. I like her outfit.
この第四聖層には3つの修練場があるようです。それぞれを制すれば次なる道が開かれるはず。
3 ordeals, okay.
どうか。
Oh. The ghost handed them a map of Le Locle.
ですが、どうか。
It feels like it's such a struggle for her just to talk.
影の王の狙いはあなたの
Is your...
消えてしもたか。
I want like it's like it sounds like he's gonna say it's gonna be something like is your death, but like I don't think that's it. I think it's your freedom. I think it's to set them free, or maybe to trap you, like one of the two.
力を奪われてるせいか。満足に姿を見せられへんって感じやな。
ええ、彼女の方も歯がゆいのかもしれません。ですが、随分貴重な手がかりを託してくれましたね。
ああ。
Kevin opened the map of Le Locle. Oh, but not all of it though.
右上にあるのが今いる場所みたいやな。すぐ左の方にあるのがバルスタール水道。多分これが彼女の言ってた修練場ってやつかもしれん。
Yeah, it must be the different parts of the camp. So like, there's the channel. There was the like forest encampment, like the forest in general. There's like a maze, and then there's the fake what are they called? They worked in Erebonia and they worked with Ouroboros because they're more mercenary. Bitch, I know their name. They're like the kind of like the anti-bracers group. God, I should know this. They're like, it's a German name. I should know it. It'll come to me. But you know what I mean, right? Like the enforcers, those guys. Like they had like the fake base we had to infiltrate. That's gonna be the third one.
だが、彼女は確か修練場が3つあると言っていた。残りの2つはどこにある？
多分、不自然に途切れている道の先にあるのかもしれません。 ただ、どうやらこれもルールにのっとっているみたいです。現時点でそちらに行っても何もないかもしれません。
Yeah.
空間を組み替えられる以上仕方ない。まずはこのバルスタール水道に行ってみよう。
Alright, let's take a peek around here. You gotta love these views. This arena fight, that's cool. Arena like zone. Look at that. So pretty. Alright, let's see if there's anything in here of interest. Oh, guess one of these. Let's see if there's anything of interest here. Alright, yeah, we got some new weapons that we might want to consider getting. I spent a ton of money, but ironically, so he has this bow, like it's from his memory, but he has a better bow already. Joshua has the hatchets. Chloe has this Semperverde, but I also got her a bracer coat because look at her defense is 900, so lowest of all of us. So I need to catch her up with that. I want to get more stuff later, but the other thing too is I also want to, like, we clearly need to worry about poison. Oh, and someone pointed out that this Fool's Emblem, it's just really strong. Like, it has some debuffs for sure, but look at this, like, it upgrades the speed, which is really uncommon, which could be just amazing. In fact, I honestly want to kind of put it on Joshua because giving him even more speed, like, get 90 speed just seems insane. And like, yeah, it hits your strength a little bit, but if you're hitting a lot more often, it feels like it's absolutely worth it. And Joshua's like our highest like damage dealer, so giving him more speed just seems like insane. The only thing that could make it more sense would maybe be giving higher speed to Zin, just so he can run around, punch things, stuff like faster, but I think I want it on Joshua, just because it almost feels like a meme at this point. So yeah, we'll do that. And for Kevin, because I have this sneaking suspicion that we need to, like, that we need these moon glasses to prevent blind, because if we, like, I imagine at some point we're gonna, if we go to that training facility, a lot of it had to do with darkness and being able to see in the dark. So I'm gonna give him moon glasses to prevent poison and blind. I think maybe, yeah, let's give you the other thing that prevents poison, because it looks like a lot of the enemies, yeah, silver earring. It looks like a lot of the enemies are going to be trying to poison us, and so if I'm going to have him be tanking by just doing a big, you know, taunting everybody, and they're all going to be attacking him, I don't want him being poisoned. Alright, I think that's pretty much everything. The only thing I think of beyond this now is maybe if I sell my gear and give Zin like a better defensive like armor, just because he says he's going to be probably tanking so many hits. Like, it almost makes sense for us to do that. Okay. Pretty happy with that. Let's move on. Look, here's the full map. We could just cheat and use this map, but no, they won't acknowledge that. Oh. A mind 4. Ooh. Mr. Tittles looked up with an annoyed expression. You disturbed his nap. Who's Mr. Tittles? That sounds like somebody I don't want to talk to. Mr. Tittles. Freezing meatballs. The recipe is written on a scrap of paper within. Learn the recipe for freezing meatballs. Empty? No, my friend. I'm filled with the artisan style voidness. Okay, so empty but with flair. Carnelia bracelet. We'll write flavor text for food. And a lock. Ooh. Alright, so 6 out of 12, 50 years later, the dangling healthotron slumped limply in Hokkaido's house, forgotten and neglected. It had been purchased 50 years before, purely on Sato's recommendation. Again, one of those super stories I don't get to see anything of. Alright, so we gotta look at those now. So we got the luck ornament and we got the Castilla bracelet. Let's see. Carnelia bracelet. So, prevents strength, defense, and arts defense down. Okay. Interesting. So it prevents like debuffs of any kind. Ah, fetch. That's tempting. I really want to keep the tiger heart on Joshua, and I think the Fool's Emblem's really good too. But it'd be nice to make sure he couldn't get debuffed. Yeah, maybe we give Zen the debuff preventer. It'd be interesting. So, like, are there any abilities that like you use them and as a penalty it causes a strength defense or arch defense to go down? Because if you have a character that has some kind of like maybe strong attack or strong buff that has like a debuff as part of it, you could put that on them and then you would have no downside. That could be amazing on the right place. But I just can't think of somebody who would do that or has that like that issue. But it's interesting. Ah, man. I want to prevent poison still, but it feels like there's way better stuff here. But like, I just know I'm gonna need that defensive poison. I don't want to take Crimson Eye off you. Pearl Earring's pretty good for you too. Arch defense up. Art's up, movement down, and prevents blind. Like, White Bracelet might be better than the Pearl. I think that's about best we can do for now there. And then Ornaments. Obviously, we want to probably give it to Joshua, whatever this new one is. Luck. Increase enemies drop rate by 30%. I think we're good here. Don't want to head stuff on that. Alright, I'm going to save just so we can get this kind of progress barks after I've done all those changes. And let's see how I did. Balstar channel. Shall we to the Balstar channel? Yes, we shall.
やたらと暗い階段やな。ま、地下にある水路やから仕方ないのかもしれへんけど。
Right.
どうやら昔の遺跡を改築した訓練場だったみたいですね。
それにしても先ほどから暑いですね。
Chloe.
地下の
Wait,
水
now
道
she's
タイ
Chloe,
ヤか
not Princess Claudia.
ら
What's
涼
up
し
with
いと
that?
思っていましたが。
言われてみれば。
Uh-oh.
それにさっきからまるで地鳴りみたいな音が響いてるんやけど。
Yeah, giant rumbling sounds usually don't mean good things.
そろそろ階段も終わりそうですね。
It's gonna be a river of lava or something, right? Yeah. That's not great. Maybe we are in hell.
これは
やれやれ、こいつは熱いはずだ。
どう考えても普通の状態やなさそうや。
Yeah, because, you know, usually stone structure ruins don't hold up well to magma level temperatures.
これも敵の仕掛けってわけか。
ええ、そう考えるのが自然でしょう。
Anyone want to go fishing?
慎重に進む必要がありそうですね。
Interesting. Alright, well, let's see. Ooh, listen to this music, too. At least it's well lit. Alright, let's see what you are. You look kind of familiar. You look like something we saw on the Liberl arc. Flame Snail. A mollusk that adapted to lava-filled areas using fire arts and splits when hurt. But it's weak to water. Fascinating. Oh, wow. Can't even hurt the thing. Oh, there it goes. We would have had a death before it even went, so. It's just lots of fire, Sepheth, so that's good. Alright, so bridge. Man, the background noise is gonna be insane for this one. I apologize already for just how obnoxious that's gonna get. Yeah, let's move, oh, to the right or left. So we're gonna have to probably do multiple pathings. Oh. Then what happens if we move to the middle? Does that mean the chest is gone now, or is it just there? I can't see. Dang it, that's annoying. Let's see what happens if I move it left. Okay. And now if I move it to the middle and it returns that bridge, I'll know that the chest disappeared. Yeah. Okay. This is gonna get tricky. Okay, so I'm gonna try this. 'Cause I think with that one down, that gives us a path forward, but I'm not leaving the room until we get that chest. But yeah, with these two, we have like the pathway. Oh. So that's what they did if I drop in a hole. That's rude. How many fights have I had at this point? Knocked out 5 times. That's 190 battles, 189 victories. I've never fled. We're getting there. Hey, look, the chest didn't vanish. Heat-resistant boots. Didn't Sunday school teach you not to steal? But I bet you're one of those kids who slept through lessons. Alright, heat-resistant boots. What is that gonna be? Resistant heat, cutting damage received by walking on lava by 75%. Oh gosh, we're gonna have to walk on lava? Ooh, I don't like that. I'm guessing we need to get a set for everybody, or else everyone's gonna be taking crazy damage when we start walking on lava. And now, as long as Chloe doesn't miss. Dead. She did 1 damage, too.
Well, that takes care of that.
A UF pie. I'm constantly without my contents. Okay, so that's the door forward. So there's another path we need to go down first. Oh my gosh, what is that? It's just in the lava. Okay, so we got a lever here. We have another lever here. Ah, makes the lava go down. Not sure what that does for us. Oh, I get it. It's originally it would let the water go down, and that lets you walk on it even though it's not gone. That's what we got now. Heat-resistant boots. Don't spend it all in one place. Run along now. I need to see if I can get more of these boots before I start running around on the water. On the lava, I mean. So let's see what we can get with while playing with this thing. Alright, now let's go back to the other room and see if we can get 2 more sets of heat-resistant boots before we start trekking around on that stuff. Totally didn't even think about the fact that the enemies will have respawned here. Oh, the crit, he only did 4? That's insane. Fragrant juice. Joke's on you, the treasure wasn't tax deductible. Oh no, the IRS is coming. If those are the same kind of worms we fought before, the earthquake worms, those things suck. Dragon tree jumpsuit. Okay. Morning. Do not store children or other living creatures in a chest. Yeah, definitely don't do that. Fetch me. That's terrifying to think about. All right. Clothes of the high arch resistance made from withered trees. Okay. So it gives arch defense, but because he's got like the thing that drops his arch defense so much, putting this on doesn't give you an arch defense at all. That's sad. Before I go over there, I need to see if the other route does a chest, because if it does, I'd like to just unlock it now. Stupid animations. Yeah. So we put a chest there. Now we move it to the right. Here's just some boots. Would you also like a coffee, by the way? That was a rhetorical question. I actually wouldn't. I'm not. Coffee's not good for me. I don't like the coffee. I don't like the smell. I don't like the taste. And it'd also be terrible for my stomach. So, nope. I'm good. Alright, now everyone but Zin has heat-resistant boots. We're now at the point where I might consider going on there, but I still want to see if I can try and find a 4th pair of boots before we go. But I'm running out of places where I can go and conceivably find those boots, because like there's one chest in the lava, and then there's also one I still need to make a pier. Yeah, this chest here probably has like the boots in it. But that requires us going onto the lava, which I'm not looking forward to, especially with only 3 pair of boots, but What else can I do? Okay. So, here's what we're gonna do. Heal. Then we're gonna save. So I want to see something. I have a feeling if I get into a fight, every turn in the fight, if you're not wearing the heat resistant boots, you take damage. Maybe not. Okay. Great Abyss. A bug with a giant body suppresses the subsist on lava, causes localized quakes when attacked. Yeah, so this is basically an earthquake worm. So we hit this thing. Next time it's going to cause an earthquake that hits the entire battlefield. So once we hit it once, we got to try and hit it with everything we've got. And because we've got so many attacks up because we got a preemptive strike, I'm going to go for everything I can on this thing. That's great. I think we can kill it. I also didn't see its weaknesses. So it has resistance to fire completely, which makes sense. Weak to wind and water a bit. Okay. Actually, I think I'll have her do Aqua Bleed. I should have done it that way. I should have had, whenever I see a dual step on Chloe, I should have her cast, because I presumably would let her cast right away. Which would be way better.
Not done yet.
Monster Carapace. Run! Attack 4. That's not what I wanted. Okay, so damage is significant. Not crazy, but significant. Aw, fetch. I forgot they could do that.
Done yet.
EP charge. Oh, you found my treasure. What do you want, a medal? Perhaps another chest. But I think we did find a medal in another chest, actually. Alright, so there's gonna be a chest over here. There's one down there. There's a door here, too. Alright, so there's a chest. And there's a path forward. So we shouldn't go down that route yet because I don't want to leave here. Because unless it's super convoluted and there's two like major pathways out, there's usually only one path forward. Kaiser Knuckles. Okay. I'm glad I'm not a pirate chest. Those are usually buried underground. Shut up. Ooh, gives dex and speed too. Very cool. Makes me regret spending money on you, Zin, but it is what it is. It's hard to know for sure what's what. Okay, so there's a door down there. And one way we can look at a door is even nothing else, it's a teleport point. So that could be very, very useful. Yeah, but see, now we can go through there, which we don't want to do yet. Feather brooch. Jester will remember that. Wait, a Telltale game? Okay. The damage we're taking is not too bad, especially because Zen, like, he's such a tank that even him taking the damage, it's not been terrible. Alright.
Nanji, 白人に思いを託す娘。我が元に引き連れよ。
Entrust her feelings
さす
to
れ
her
ば扉を
blade.
開かん。
Trust her feelings to her blade. That's gotta be Annalise, right? Because she uses a sword. Doesn't she? I feel like she does. Yeah, yeah, Annalise definitely has the sword, so it must be for Annalise here, because I'm trying to think of any other girls that use swords. I can't think of any. Not off the top of my head. Oh! It could be, it also could be, go start it. Chloe's teacher and Big Sis character. I know her. I know. Oh my gosh, my brain's just not working today. I am so sorry. You know, I mean, she's the captain of the Royal Guard. Like, it could be her. I'll have to come back with her as well. But yeah, those are the two candidates I can think of. Lower it more? What does this do? Oh, just makes the chest appear. Okay. Skull pendant plus. Although I thought letting you rob me would have been enough to get rid of you. Trying to make sure I'm not missing anything. But it hurts! EP charge. There's nothing left in this chest, mon ami. Am I sure? Chest, sure. Receiving balm. Reviving balm? Congratulations, you're the second adventurer to open this chest. This is why there's nothing left in it. And then finally, heat resistant boots number 4. Judge the dungeon not by the color of its textures, but by the contents of its treasure chests. I need to remember that. Okay. Speaking of which, now we've got all the heat resistant boots. Now we should be able to be a bit more confident. Not perfectly though, it still hurts, but it's better than nothing. Now that makes me wonder, it looks like there isn't another way out of here. So, as long as I'm not missing anything, I think we're done in this section, and time for us to move on to the next one. Yeah, I think this is it. Don't think there's any other rooms to explore. Well, I say that, oh no, that's where the chests were, okay. Yep, I think we're done here. Okay, next room. Oh, maybe we made it towards the end then. At least of this one. Oh, did I ever put the Mind 4 on? Like, I could have sworn. No, I didn't. Gosh darn. I'm an idiot. Alright, probably should save. Because it just gave me all the reasons to save. Oh, fetch, I should have changed my support character. Gosh darn it. I just saved. I could just load the save and do that. Oh my gosh, Annalise. Oh, it's...
どうやら前の時と同じ。
Yeah.
グリモアの擬態らしいな。魂の気配が全然感じられへん。
A doll, basically.
だとすれば遠慮は必要なさそうですね。全力でいきましょう。
Yeah, part of me's thinking I should, I can't leave the save. Okay, I'm just dumb. I guess I'm unlucky. So, let us start. I didn't mean to click on them. Cool. Cool. Come on, move up. Okay, well at least we could clock down 2 of them. That was a stupid misclick, but I got the one that matters the most. Okay, there we go. And then ironically, I want to see if we can check Joshua's speed stat after I give him this boost, because I think that's going to be freaking hilarious. Because his speed was already like, what, 90?
Let's end this.
Wow, that at least is already down, but it's only phase 1. Gotta remember that. Stupid me.
All right, good, no problem.
Get him, Sieg! Pretty good. Oh no. Oh, fetch me. God, it was Zin that had that happen to him, but why are they getting so many turns now? Ooh, and he's poisoned. Great. Okay, now it stops her casting. Alright, overkilled. Overkilled it. Well, we did this one. We're all done. Wasn't terrible. Definitely took a beating, but it wasn't the worst.
Nicely done.
Yeah, nicely done, Chloe. Ooh, Joshua learned Supreme Flicker. Nice. Proxy puppets. Stilling salts. Terra bomb. Ooh. Wouldn't it be funny if this was just Annalise? Just like, oh, your father, you got her. Stealing stone.
これで一段落ですね。
ああ、誰が閉じ込められてるかは言うまでもなさそうや。
Oh, so it probably is her,
一
huh?
旦拠点に戻るとしようか。
First things first, I want to see if there's anything else I can explore. Yeah, that's what I thought. Crimson Eye, another one. I see you enjoy finding empty spaces. I do, especially when they have nice messages like that. Okay, so we've explored this dungeon. I don't need to worry about healing up anymore. We can go back to base and unleash her. All right, everyone, gather around. Wouldn't it be funny if we threw a curve on it, just wasn't her at all, it was just someone random? Maybell. Oh, and it's gonna open up a new area in the map. Yeah, the forest. The St. Crux Forest.
これは
眠っている？
It is her! Hey, Annalise. Was she like, was she literally sleeping when she got scooped up so she has no idea what's going on?
可愛いことは正義。
Cuteness is justice.
可愛いものには服がある。可愛さまって好きさ先輩。
Keep your friends closer, your pleasures closer.
昔の人はすごいな。
Smart people, you mean smart you? Only you would say that.
どんな格言やねん。
幸せそうですね。
このまま起こすのはかわいそうな気がしますけど。
ならば仕方ない。
No, hey, no, stop
ここは
it.
僕が添い寝をすることで、さらなる桃源郷に彼女を誘って。
What do you even mean by that?
そんなに寝たいなら当て身で気絶させてやろうか。
Yeah, it's like, let me hit you real quick.
ごめんなさい、口が滑りました。
I'm sorry for hurt me.
相変わらずだな。
Hey, how's it going?
起きたようだな。
Yeah, trust me, this is weird.
お久しぶりです、アネラスさん。
Analyst, that's how she says it.
おはようございます。
いい夢見てたみたいやね。
God, that'd be so awkward to wake up with all these people staring at you. What the fetch is happening?
ティータちゃんとヨシュア君とお姫様は当然として
She's like, I'm in Dreamland, so I'm gonna collect all of you.
ユリアさんやそこの女の子もいいかも。
Julia, that's the name. Julia, why didn't I think of it? Okay, so, also, I don't know, again, I got stupid Higurashi on my mind, but like adding to our collection because they're cute. I mean, that's a theme of a certain Rena that's terrifying, like a connection to make.
え？
Yeah.
アネラスさん？あ、でもジンさんもクマさんみたいで意外とケビンさんのツンツン頭もウニみたいで可愛いし
The sea urchins aren't cute.
新作ぬいぐるみ大量ゲット。
等身大のぬいぐるみと
どんな寝ぼけ方やねん。
残念だな。
Yeah, I'm gonna go past the disturbing idea that you wish to collect all your friends. Like, literally.
せっかく新しい子たちが仲間になったと思ったのに。
アネラスさん。
Sorry.
一通り事情を説明して最初の一言がそれかいな。
分かってますって。あんまり実感はないけど、みんなが真剣なのは分かりました。
Yeah, that's good.
何よりもティータちゃんの可愛さが現実であることを証明してますから。
Be careful, her mom will come and take you out.
ま、納得してもらえて何よりや。それでどうする？アネラスちゃんも協力してくれるか？
ええ、もちろんです。こんな異常事態、遊撃士として見過ごせませんよ。それに聞けばルロックルの訓練場がもしかしたら他の遊撃士の人も同じ目に遭ってるかもしれません。
なるほど。 あり得るな。
他の遊撃士の人たちって。
いろいろと考えられるだろうね。
いずれにしてもまだ最初の修練場や。
Alright, so I'm trying to think, who are 2 bracers that we don't have yet? Agat would be good to get. He could be up here. Shara, we still haven't collected her yet. And then there's the creme de la creme, the crown jewel, which I still think is going to be the last person we collect, which is going to be Estelle. I could see Estelle being the last opponent we have to face, maybe here, because this was an important area for her. But then you gotta think about too, like Estelle. I imagine they're gonna make her fight really hard. So like, I could see. Okay, I imagine she's gonna be one of the last people we collect, and we're gonna find her. Maybe we're gonna go. Like one of the last maps will be the recreation of the Ouroboros flagship. Gosh darn it, the Glorious, is that what it was? And she's gonna be in like the main area, and she's gonna look like she's like joined Ouroboros. She's gonna talk like she does or something. Like that would be interesting.
新しい場所に行けるようになったみたいやし、準備をしたら行ってみるとしよう。
面白くなってきたじゃないか。
Yes. I feel like narrative-wise, it actually would make sense for us to take her because she's been there before. I wonder if she has unique lines when we go. I love having you Zin. Like, I really think you'd be good for the team, but I can't give up Chloe, and I can't let Joshua go. I could give up Chloe, but I want Chloe because she heals and all that stuff. Like, she's too useful. I might switch out Zin. I don't know if it would be permanent, but I think I might switch him out. Because Annalise might be really fun. Powerful, effective swordsman. Swordsman speeds up when cornered. That's cute. Yeah, I might give her a try. Of course, that also means I need to take a lot of the equipment off of Zin, which could suck because it could mean like that we need we might have to rebake everything. That's not the worst thing in the world. Oh, look at her picture. She's just like eating ice cream. Like that's actually really funny. I like that a lot. That's cute. Alright, that's pretty good. I mean, it gives her some of her like some decent wind abilities, like aerial, lightning, airstrike. Otherwise, just gives her decent buffs, makes her another attacker. So we got 2 DPSs basically, 2 DPSs and 2 supports. That's okay. Again, I really would love to have Zin on the team. But I don't want to give up. I can't give up Joshua or Kevin, and I don't want to give up Chloe. So I think this is what we're going to end up with. Let's explore around here real quick. I think we might end for today. I don't know if this will be a very long video because a lot of it was combat and exploring, but still kind of cool. But I'm going to go try and see if we can get our CP up, see if there's any more books we can open and like find. And then I think we'll go into the, we'll get started with the forest, but I think we're gonna probably save it for next time. Nice. We also could talk to everybody, you know, because that's probably a good idea. Maybe introduce Annalise to Reese. I don't know if she wants to talk to us anymore, but we could still try and introduce. Yeah, I just realized Reese wasn't there when we brought her in, so Reese is just staying like full on away.
Ha! Sister. すごく怒ってるぞ。
You do know she's really mad, right?
なんだか知んないけど、謝っといた方がいいんじゃないの？
謝らせてもくれなさそうやけど。
Well, you have to mean it, man.
リスさん。事情はよくわかりませんけど、ケビンさんだってきっとリースさんのこと大切に思ってるはずだから。
That's right, Tita. That's right. All right.
シスター、エセ神父がなんかちゃんと謝
ちゃんと。
Okay, I was just making sure. Oh gosh, now she won't even acknowledge us. Dang. Kevin, how'd you screw up this badly, huh? She's basically your sister. Maybe that explains it, actually.
これまでの傾向から言っても、
影の王は我々についてかなり調べた上で仕掛けてきている。
Yeah, that's another thing too. Is like if this entity, this Lord of Phantasms here, he knows so much about us. How does he know? Because he's been stuck in this dimension.
だがリベル以外の地を再現してみせるとは。
Maybe it has something to do. Maybe he can see into the minds and memories of the people who brought in. Because I mean, clearly this would be some part of memories for Annalise and Estelle.
影の王、一体何者なんだ。影の王は我々についてかなり調べた上で仕掛けてきている。そしてあの悪魔を刺激する術。
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking
影
too.
の王。
ギルドの施設は帝国にも共和国にもある。
Yeah.
だがあえてルロックルを再現してみせたとなると。
Well, in narrative base, I think it's based on the memories of the people who've been brought here. But in reality, it's because it was an area in the map that had been developed in the last game, and so they were using it because they had assets for it.
俺たちに関係の深い場所を意図的に狙っているのかもしれん。
Yes, absolutely.
レマン自治州はリベールからかなり離れているが、俺たちに関係。
Yeah, we know that.
いや、この一件に関しては最小閣下は関与していないだろう。
Oh my gosh, like they're at a point where they think the Chancellor is involved in this plot. Like they must have he must be a very, like, they must be very much at odds.
あの御仁が動くなら、こんな回りくどい手は打ってこないはずさ。蛇の方は何とも言えないが。
Yeah, it's true.
確かにらしくない手ではあるな。それに仕掛けるなら帝都でいくらでも機会があったはず。我々が取り込まれたことで早く脱出法を見つけ出さなければな。
I don't think anything is, but I understand the problem, like thinking that.
いやー諸君、探索の方は進んでいるかね。何か分かったらすぐに知らせてくれたまえよ。
I'm sure you are. All right. Is that everybody? Yeah, that's everybody we have at the minute. So, yeah. All right, so I think with that, we were going to go ahead and end here. It might not be the longest episode because there was a lot of combat and stuff going on. I could try and push a little longer, but I feel like I wouldn't be able to do a whole lot. Like, it might be more sense to, like, be able to finish the next area rather than, like, slog through it and, like, stop halfway. But, yeah, I think this is an okay place to end. I know it's going to it takes us forever to finish these stories and this game. And there's so many games to play. I don't know. It's just one of those time things again. I just only have so much time to do stuff, and so I gotta kind of make the most of what I got and what I can do. You know what? I'll tell you what, like if the video continues beyond this point, it's like it would have been maybe because I found more time, because I'll sometimes do that. I'll circle back around and continue something if I have more time than I expect, but this week's looking like I'll have less time than usual, so I think we're just gonna go ahead and have to end it here, but hopefully it was still enjoyable to watch. Interesting stuff we got to cover and all the puzzles. I think that's the downside, is like I did so much backtracking, it took a lot of time, and you know, I'm gonna cut most of that out because it was pretty boring. So yeah, I think I'll try to, if you're hearing this, I didn't manage to find the time to come back to it, but if I can, I'm gonna try and circle back and try and get more content in. It might be nice to get the second area done as well, but I kind of just have to see how things shake out from here on, so just give you some patience. Please be patient with me on that. Hopefully we'll be able to figure something out. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're looking forward to next week. So thank you. And I'm excited to share with you what comes next. So until next video, watching me up, see me next. I'll see you there.